Hi there, it's Kevin with RogueDeckBuilder.com. We're playing a few more matches with the black-white enchantment decks that I just did for playing on a budget. So if you want to see the full deck tech, maybe I'll do a deck tech video real quick for it, but we're going to play some more matches, see how well it does. See if it was just a fluke that we went 3-1 with it. And then I'll look at some other cards we can put in here for non-budget. Oops, I queued up with the wrong one. Okay, never mind, we'll play this one then. This is our this will be coming out pretty soon for playing on a budget. We're doing a series for Gathering Magic called the Rogues Alley, and this is one of the decks that's going to be on the Sunday Rogues Alley. It's where I take either a budget deck and bring it into the non-budget sphere, or I just go crazy with my own brews and my rogue brews without any budgetary constraints. So this is an okay hand. Probably, yeah, this is barely keepable because we have the Hangerback Walker and the Sigil. So we'll start off with the Shambling Vent and pass the turn. So this is just a sneak preview of what's to come. This deck also did very well. And it's just a spin-off of both the playing on a budget deck and a deck submitted by a user named Neil, who has had a lot of success with it. Spoiler alert, I'm 13-2 with this archetype. That's how good it is. 13-2. So there's a Zurgu Bell Striker. Red is one of the hardest matchups for us, especially this particular version. I kind of don't want to play the Hangerback Walker until it's up to a 2-2, but that would require me taking a lot of damage. I think we do just throw it out. So I'm just going to play Swamp and Hangerback. For one, it's most likely we can get it Wild Slashed. This deck's a lot worse against aggro than the black-white playing on a budget, where we have plenty of ways to gain life. And the blood-cursed vampire is very, very tough for the mono-red or the Atarka red decks. Jeez, that is an aggressive hand. But we'll take 4. Stasis Snare. Comes out, hopefully we can... I might end up having to use the Stasis Snare. See if this is just... Nope, it is going to be the green version. We'll block on the Zurgu. And then I'm sure he's going to kill the Hangerback Walker. We still put the counter on the Hangerback. Yeah, it gives us blockers. So I take a ton of damage to the target's command. Six. We have 2 blockers. We're down to a 7. Don't think we're going to come back from this. Stasis Snare will be nice. But with a bunch of burn left over, it's going to be rough. Especially if he's got like a Wild Slash or a Team or Battle Rage or a Become Immense. We do have ways to get rid of all of his creatures, but it's going to cost us life each turn to do that. I think it's just going to be on Zurgo again. See what he does here. And we get a Stasis Snare on a Swiss Bear. Get a Titan Strength on his Swiss Bear. So we'll Stasis Snare it. And still going to at least take 2, depending on what else is in his hand. And the scry actually does not happen. And Atarka's command. Is that still lethal? Yeah, that is still lethal. Okay, we'll go on to the sideboard. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, this, I can't think of a worse matchup than this one. We only have 1 Wasteland Strangler and 2 Surge of Righteousness. This is Surge of Righteousness we can bring in. We can also bring in the Case in Ices. And the Damping Pulse doesn't seem bad either. It can be a pain for quite a bit of cards. I think that like Quarantine Field's probably going to be just too slow. Same with Sigils. We're going to take all the Sigils out in the Quarantine Fields. Helm of the Gods is still fine. Pilgrim's Laws from Beyond, if we can get there, are going to be okay. I guess just 1 Quarantine Field can come in. Or we could even think about, like, Starfield of Nyx isn't bad. It gives, well, I think it's weaker than Quarantine Fields. Oh, we want Retreat. Absolutely want Retreat to Kazandu in here. Over Quarantine Field. And I think that, so here's the deck, a little sneak preview of the deck tech. And be looking forward to this for Sunday. Hopefully Sunday. If not, it'll be Tuesday. Either Sunday or Tuesday it'll come out for Gathering Magic. So we'll submit this. And if you guys are wondering why a lot of videos haven't been produced lately for Rogue Deck Builder, between Twitch and Gathering Magic, those are kind of the 2 commitments that I prioritize over the YouTube channel for Rogue Deck Builder. Like, Gathering Magic does a wonderful job of sponsoring the channel. They help me out with so many cards. Like, I get a lot of like store credit and money towards buying so many cards, and it helps out the channel a lot. So it comes down, if I'm busy a week, if I have to do a Gathering Magic video or a video for my channel, it's definitely going to be Gathering Magic. So hopefully we'll be able to see some pretty cool videos for Gathering Magic in the future. And I'll still have time to update my YouTube channel. Still need to do a top 10 list. We'll go ahead and keep this. We have, man, this deck after rotation is still 100% here, which is awesome. The fetch lands go away, but we can easily adjust. We'll go Flooded Strand. I think we just go Windswept and grab a basic Plains. Go Helm. And then pass. So if you go Zergo, Swift Spear, we're taking 1. Most likely to encase that. Not going to put out a Hangerback Walker yet. We'd rather just play it for 4. Surge of Righteousness and Retreats are going to be the best cards we can draw into. Silk Wraps are always good in this deck. But we'll be able to encase this down. I want to draw into land just so I can hang her back for 2. I could always hang her back for 1 and equip the Helm. Make it a 2/2. But he's just going to play an Abbot. And a Roast goes. Roast is terrible versus us. Now we have another Stasis Snare. I think we do just sit back. Love to draw into one more land. And this one I can let him attack. So we'll go all the way to blocks and see if he does anything. Okay. Or she does anything. I think we can grab, it's going to be a Canopy Vista or Prairie. I think Prairie Stream is actually a little bit better. Other than if we draw a Retreat. The blue can get us the Thopter Spy Network, which I think is a little bit better. And another Abbot that just has to be wasted unless she finds a land. Nope, Zergu. Unless there's a land in hand. Okay, land in hand, Zergu. That was actually incredibly strong. Now has 2 more threats and 4 cards. So love a land off the top. Oh, that's too bad. I think we do Hangerback Walker for 1. Now with 3/3. Five cards in hand. We get rid of a Wild Slash. We're out of Wild Slash range. If we draw into a black source, the Wasteland Strangler will be great. It can take care of an Abbot. I was thinking, well, we had to do Prairie Stream or Canopy Vista, but another great card could have been the white, or the black-blue land, because then we do have Wasteland Stranglers. And nothing. That's the best case scenario for us is when. Alright, so we did draw into the Retreat as well. Yeah. I don't quite think. I think we just keep up Stasis Snare. No, we don't. I think the Helm's the better play. Now we're out of roast range. And he's drawn 3 lands in a row, that means, because he missed his land drop, right? Or did he not with the... No, he just played the Abbot. Now our Hangerback's a 6/6. Perfect. We have the Windswept. Which can go to Canopy. And then go get a Retreat. And then pass the turn. We have an 8/8 Hangerback Walker. Another land. And the later this game goes on, the better news for us. Still need a black source. Oh, perfect. We'll just put a +1 on the Hangerback. I still just want to keep up a stasis snare. We can put him on a 2-turn clock with... And I think we just kill his Abbot. And attack in. So he's down to 1 turn. Which you never know, he could do with the Zergu Bellstriker. I guess he could do 15 damage in 1 turn. It'd be very hard. He'd need like another Swiss Spear. Looks got like she got incredibly flooded. We have a blocker for the Zergu too. And there's the concession. So, Sigils still are bad. Quarantine Fields, Suspension Fields. Not very good in this one. We'll submit this. We need Silk Wraps and Encases as fast as possible. Alrighty, so yeah, without Destructive Reverie in the format now, this matchup is a lot better than it was. I don't know of many ways that the deck can beat the deck can kill enchantments. I think I keep this with two Hangerback Walkers. We do need to draw into some significant cards, and I need to avoid him having a Monastery Swift Spear first turn, or her. Yeah, this is going to be rough. There's a Silk Wrap, though. Oh no, the double Swift Spear draw. Only taking 2, though. And no, like, Zergu Bellstriker. Quarantine Field, that's only 1 of right now. So we will Silk Wrap. The Wasteland Strangler would be good off the top. The Hangerback will also be really good. So got rid of one of the pesky Swiss Spears. And still, so far, no play. Just ping me for 1. That's not going to do the trick. Would love a Strangler. Come on, Strangler. Not a Strangler. I think what we do is just put the Canopy Vista into play tapped. Because we do want to hit another white source just in case that, well, for the Quarantine Field, of course. And next turn we can actually use the Quarantine Field. I might just throw the Hangerback Walker in front of the Swiss Spear. Well, we'll throw the token now in front of the Swiss Spear. Unless he has another one. Or, at this point, he can't become immense Team Battle Rage. So yeah, I do think just taking the 2 is the right play there. Because we'll Quarantine Field now. Does seem pretty far behind. This deck does tend to play a low creature count. I think it's 18. Plus like dragon fodders, and dragon fodders are just kind of okay in the deck. They're filler. And I'm actually just going to leave the Thopter behind just in case, you know, something problematic comes out. We do need to avoid drawing more lands. Helm wouldn't be that bad because we could activate and the Shambling Vent and equip and then get in there for at least 4. And it appears our opponent is getting flooded once again. We have a backup Silk Wrap. Soulless Hanger back for 2. And once again, just pass the turn. Wild Slash, Fiery Impulse could kill the Hanger back, but we do have blockers now for quite a while. We have a Shambling Vent that didn't get Fiery Impulsed. And there's our beautiful Helm of the Gods. I need to actually bait out some removal on one of these Thopters so we can equip to the Shambling Vent. Got very lucky, the flood, though. But she kept the hand. And we have a backup 3/3 flyer. There's a Hordeling Outburst, and against this hand, that's not too threatening. 2 cards still in hand. We have to worry about Temur Battle Rage become immense. We'll cast it From Beyond. From Beyond can actually tutor up. Do you want to Silk Wrap a Goblin token, though? Because we are in range of that Temur Battle Rage. I don't quite think so. I think we just pass. Yeah, Temur Battle Rage become immense is going to be rough. But we can tutor up the Wasteland Strangler. And we might just die here, unfortunately. Titan Strength become Temur Battle Rage. Jeez. Well, there's that. And too bad that's not a Stasis Snare. Womp womp, we lie. We die to that. The good old Titan Strength become immense Temur Battle Rage. See what we would have drawn into. Maybe Shambling Vent would have been the right thing to activate and just do some damage. I don't know. Another Helm of the Gods. See, if we would have activated on it, it would have, instead of casting From Beyond, we could have attacked him for 4. I don't think it would have done much. Yeah, we still would have been behind. Or Silk Wrap activate and had 5, and then we could have, maybe that would have been better, but you couldn't anticipate that was going to happen. I knew that something like that was in the hand, but that's where the Atarka Landfall can really shine when it does have that combination. It's a high risk, high reward strategy because any sort of removal would work. And I mean those last two draws. I mean she was drawn dead there at the last, and the last two draws being Whirling Outburst and the Titan Strength was just what the doctor ordered. So anywho, that is the sneak preview. We're gonna play a black-white matchup, and then you can go check out the matchups on GatheringMagic.com. This is Kevin with RogueDeckBuilder.com. Thanks for watching.